let's talk YouTube. I want to talk to you about accountability. And by accountability, I mean my accountability, not yours, just mine right now. Just me. Me. So, I'm gonna get into that. I'm not gonna hold the camera like this because it's really hurting. So, I'll be right back. Bye. Tastes like Christmas. When it comes to my personality, there are two things that I know for sure. One is that I am a perfectionist, and two is that I am naive. Being a perfectionist is not the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, in my mind, when I get into something, I go full force, 100%, and that leads to burnout. That is why it took me at least 6 months until I started this whole YouTube channel, was because I know myself personally. I know I throw myself into projects, and I know that if it's not going the way that I want it to perfectly, like 100%, I'll quit. I'll feel defeated, I'll quit, I'll just shut down. Have you ever started a project and you were so excited about it, and you put all of your time and effort into it and possibly some money? You didn't see the results that you wanted for that project in the time that you wanted to see it, and so you just kind of gave up. I, knowing myself, knowing that I am a perfectionist, I decided to take this very slowly. YouTube was just not even a thought in my mind. I started slowly watching other people's channels and thinking that they help motivate me. It never crossed my mind to ever do one for myself. When I started getting way more into fitness and the lifestyle of it, I started getting more and more into the idea of documenting it, I guess. But it was just like an inkling in the back of my mind that I didn't even really like tell anybody about it. It was like a secret of mine for a very long time. But YouTube was always just like a small little like fun and scary idea in the back of my head that I never told anybody about. It was like my little, I don't know, not even a secret because I hadn't even done it, but it was just like a secret desire, I guess, of mine, and I felt stupid, so I didn't tell anybody. One day I was with my best friend and she told me something, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell her. So I told her, and she thought it was a great idea. She was like, I think you should do it. Keep in mind, I had been thinking about this for 6 months prior. And the whole reason I did not tell anybody and I never actually did anything with it was because knowing myself and knowing how I go full force into something, like 100%, I didn't want to just go full force into, you know, buying a camera and buying a computer and buying all this software for something and then giving up when I realized that I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted, whether it be with my channel's growth or with my own personal fitness growth. So I took a very long time thinking about it. I did it on purpose, even though every single day I was like, no, I wanna do it. I took a very long time. When I ended up actually finally doing it, I told myself, okay, I need this computer anyways for school. I'm going back to school soon, and then the camera will just be a gift to myself. I had already saved the money anyway. So I did that. I got the camera, I got the computer, I got the software. Then I still did not do anything with it for probably like the first month. I had my friend, she came with me, she filmed me, and I remember looking back at the footage and being like, no, I don't want to use this. I don't look good. I don't talk good. I'm not good in front of the camera. I don't want to put this up.
So your next set is going to be?
Bench press.
And you do how much by what?
I do mini reps.
Mini.
I do the bench, and
all right.
And I let that footage sit there for another 3 weeks or so until I finally sat down and filmed my first intro video. And that one I took so many takes, and I was like, you know what, screw it, like it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just gonna film something and I'll just splice it together, and that'll be it. That'll be the start. And that's probably what you saw. It was a very awkward short intro video. But that is where my perfectionism part of my personality came into play was that I wanted to look a certain way, I wanted to act a certain way, be a certain way, and have a certain knowledge and good camera, good software, good computer, all of that. Otherwise, I was wasting my time is what I thought. And then my naivety is telling me, okay, everything will be perfect, it will be good, you will look good, and give it, I don't know, 4 weeks. Once you start cutting, you'll lose this amount of weight, you'll look this certain way, whatever, it's gonna be fine and people are going to see that. Completely ignoring the fact that the whole reason I wanted to start my channel was to document my journey and not to be already there. I was battling between that mindset of, no, you know, take it slow, there's no end goal, like you just want to keep kind of trying to be better and better and better. And then there was that part of me, and then there's the other part of me that was like, okay, no, but you have to be a certain way when you start this. You have to be at your goal. So it was just like this constant struggle in my head. That was another reason why it took me so long. So now that I have started this, I just kind of like bit the bullet and was like, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna film that intro video and I'm just gonna start documenting. When I did that, it was a huge weight off my shoulders because I was like, okay, I'm not going to compare my progress on my channel or my progress on my body to anybody else's because that's just going to make me crazy. Why don't you look like that? Why don't you have this amount of views or subscribers or whatever? I don't even really care about that right now, to be honest. That's just the way that I think. I go like it's either 100% or it's 0%. So I did not want to do this. I did not want to do that when I started this channel. I wanted to make sure that it was solely for fun and to hold myself accountable so that I did not just give up one day. Because as cliche as it sounds, yes, I do need exercise. I do need to lift. I do need those good endorphins to feel mentally clear and happy and just all around better. Like I need it. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but it's true. Like you just have to push past the first couple initial months of like getting used to exercising and getting used to like eating better. And once you start doing it, all of a sudden you're like, oh, why didn't I do this before? I love this. I love this feeling. So I wanted to make sure that I kept that. I was so scared that one day I was just gonna wake up and be like, screw it, I don't wanna do this anymore. I give up. And so I was legit scared of my own self doing that I decided to finally start my channel because I was like, I have something documented. My friends, my family, they see it now. They know that if I give up, they can kind of get on me and be like, look at what you used to do. Like, what are you doing? The takeaway of this is that this channel in particular is what's holding me the most accountable right now for my journey and keeping myself in line. Trying not to, you know, get down on myself if I'm not seeing the results that I want immediately, or if I'm not, if I screw up one day like this last weekend or my birthday weekend or the weekend before. I'm also trying to just have fun with this and look back on it and see how far I've gone. So that is what is keeping me going right now. That and the fact that I need exercise. I do need it. Yeah. That's about it. That's all I have to say about that. I'm sorry that I don't have a set time that I get to release videos every single week. If it were up to me, I would release at least one a week, if not two. But my schedule does not allow that right now unless I just decided to never sleep again, which I kind of like sleep, so be patient with me. I'm never just giving up on this for no reason if you don't hear from me for a week and a half or even 2 weeks sometimes. I don't like to go that long. Once it hits like the 5-day mark, I start to get like, oh my God, I need to, I will keep posting, I promise. You people who don't care, no, I'm just kidding. Except Mom, hi Mom, how's it going? I know you like my videos. So with that being said, I'm gonna go get ready for work and I'm gonna give this camera a chance to stop overheating. I'll see you guys later.